I started a painting of some dried flowers today, and here's my acrylic underpainting. Sometimes I have an oil underpainting, but today I chose to do an acrylic underpainting. It was difficult to get that vibrant pink, so I finally had to break out the quinacridone rose. And I think you'll see it get brighter here in a sec. Yep, there you go. The most vibrant pink you can get. There's my palette. That's a piece of glass I just pick up and I put it in a tank of water. It's like a garbage can full of water, and it keeps the paints just supple, almost like butter, for a really long time. And when you pull it out of the tank, it dries really fast. There's my mousse stick. It's just a dowel. And I use that all the time to lean against to help me steady my hand. I decided to warm up the shadows. A lot of times I'll do the shadows in layers, and then the edges are a little bit different than the middle of the shadows, where usually the middle of a shadow is going to be a little bit warmer. I think sometimes I spend more time on my backgrounds and my shadows than I do the subject. I decided to add this string. And I also put a bud in there, an extra little bud up closer to the top. There's that bud. And I also decided to use a photograph because you can see exactly what I'm seeing. These size paintings are hard to photograph because my view is always slightly different from what the camera's view is. I want to get it darker up there towards the top to bring a little bit more drama in, a little bit like the photograph. I don't ever try to completely copy my image, my setup, or my photograph. I'm always trying to make it a little better, right? Nobody's going to see the image or the photograph. They're going to see the painting. I like using a palette knife instead of a tiny little brush. It's really hard to get these sharp, bright lines with a pointy little brush. See how well that works? You could never do that with a tiny little brush. It's always fun putting the baby's breath on, but you gotta save that to the very end. The other reason I needed that background to the right there to be darker is so that baby breath would show up. A lot of this painting I left sort of vague and a little bit painterly. So why did I put that string in? I just thought it held the painting together better, brought a little bit more interest in. I like that textured background. You can really see it in this close-up. It's just a textured panel. Anyway, here's the final piece. I like the way it turned out. Check out my Instagram at annechesleyart.